Just a more low chosen tech gem, and we have a rendezvous mission. So finally, one of those missions where we remove faceless from our region. Now, I can't complain too much. I've been kind of lazy about Haven advisors, but still, sometimes it feels like we're waiting for these missions for days, for months, for weeks. To get an extra grenade. They run you with a regular frag grenade. I'm surprised to not see a laser grenade on Mason, but I was when I was building a squad the other day, surprised to see that we had like a laser grenade when I made equipment available. So either that incorrectly pulls from Haven advisors now. Oh, we're finding something. What's dash?
Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Requiem unit?
Well, I'll do it. Stepping off.
This way.
So yeah, either what was the saying? Either I made a mistake when I set him into the Haven where I didn't give him the laser grenade, or for some reason the make equipment available button now also gets you equipment from Haven advisors.
That's affirmative.
Something that can be tested. So Midwinder, Trooper, Viper. Fairly certain an alloy grenade. Yeah, 8 to 12. I'm not sure it actually accounts for all. I don't think it accounts for soften up. So probably min damage 10 here, so we're killing everything. Of course, we did get lower damage against the Muton.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Let's get everybody in there. What I'm a little bit concerned about is the typical, what I like to call Requiem jank, where instead of running for cover, he takes a shot as a Requiem reaction, even though they're not supposed to do that in the turn you activate them. That almost gets me in heated debates with people where like, oh no, you know, when they take damage, they get a reaction. It's like, yeah, but scamper exhaustion. Yeah, but they haven't scampered yet. It's like, that's no. Scamper is a pot activating, right? So you can totally do that.
Roger that.
We don't see the second part. I think we're gonna put a couple people on Overwatch here.
We should go this way.
That diagonal move through that tile there. Trust in that 1 second.
All right.
On my way.
Your vote then.
Yeah, that
Yo.
seems about right.
Yo, I want to keep you actually available to potentially take a shot manually in case he doesn't move. Same thing with you.
Boom. This is it, right? We have multiple targets now. Position.
odds are in our
Worked.
favor. But don't be
That
gloating 'cause we're
worked.
floating.
I can handle that.
Come get some.
I'm going over here.
Okay, I'll go. Sure thing.
Right then.
Want that loot? No, not from the Requiem guy. You just want that loot. Also, give me more grenades.
No problem, boss. I'm on it.
Got it covered. Watch in there. Got it covered.
Haven't got all bloody day.
We should go this way. I got a treasure pack. This is very special, I think.
It could be anywhere really.
I'm gonna watch here.
I'm just gonna give it another turn here.
Go,
We
go,
have
go.
you come a little bit in, and you come a little bit in here.
Say so. Moving to
Piece
Overwatch.
of peace. Scanning.
This place has seen activity.
That is a good indicator. That's what I'm gonna do is bring you guys in.
Absolutely. Okay,
Bring you
I'll
in
go.
there. I'm intentionally not moving here because I don't want to peek around this corner. Well, it's alright to close. Another Requiem guy. I think the other one was a Cannoneer, and that's a Fusilier.
Incoming!
Can we reach? Also, what's the other guys? An engineer? A sergeant. Well, you can't stay there. You will have to flashbang. Actually, fairly decent flashbang. I think the aim still, even flashbanged.
I guess that'll be okay. This way.
I think the best spot we have for you here is here on that tree. Not reach the engineer, so I think instead then reach the muton. Regular frag grenade's the same, yeah.
No worries. Full cover from those sides, half cover from the other sides. Okay, not getting distracted here. It's like, oh look, a squirrel. Like this is also not gonna hit anything because that has even worse range. Same thing for the shredder gun. I guess the only reason to do this would be, well, on the one hand to shred the first sergeant, on the other hand to maybe destroy cover here. I kind of feel like the AP grenade is
the alloy grenade is too good, right? That would also do a lot of damage to the faceless. Probably, definitely kill the engineer. I think I want to keep that. So let's just go for some cover destruction. Oh, okay, that destroyed not just the cover. That's fine. Also, I should really refresh my memory here. Will react unless suppressed. I don't think we can handle. We can do that here. Unless one of the rebels has suppression, which I didn't check, but I don't think they do. It's a good shot. Nobody with suppression here. So I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat the reaction from that guy, one way or the other. At least he's still what's it called? Disoriented. So I think we're gonna trigger the reaction here with a grenade throw. Then we're just gonna move up here. That should not trigger the Overwatch.
No problem, boss. Miles away. Found something here. Multiple enemies neutralized.
And then it's just a matter of finishing off the faceless here.
Good job.
Positive confirmation. Area secured. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
And despite the destruction left in their wake, XCOM refuses to let go of the ways of the old world. They will continue their wanton and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the Elders for their support in
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
2 cores and a bunch of stuff we can sell. Unfortunately, those guys only give regular mutant corpses, but I guess we still have a bunch of tactical vests to build to catch up on that. Alright, so that was in New Indonesia. So we know we don't have any faceless here. What does that mean for us, though? Do we stop recruiting with 7 people? Probably not. I think we just leave it running like this. Trigger the mission, please. There we go.
To be a boon to the resistance.
We do a carry on, assign new covert action. Actually, don't assign it yet. Do the soldier promotion. Most here. There is our mission to rescue a python.
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
What are we doing here? VIP extract with a real start. Okay. Well, that means we probably want somebody who's stealthy. And maybe your bondmate. And yeah, look at that infiltration time, because it's the mission that spawns in a liberated region and we get a free 50% flat bonus there. That's so nice. Alright, we want somebody to scout ahead of the rest of the team. Two XP away from a promotion. I think, yeah, I'm gonna bring you. Who's your buddy? Vendrell? Vendrell is out of commission, but that's fine. Ooh, do we have a coil pistol for you? Yes. The question is, though, me and all my second lieutenants, that's just, should get some officer training in here. Maybe we should scout with Tito instead, and yeah, he's also 4 XP away from a promotion. And he has trial by fire, so we could trial by fire somebody here. I mean, we could also bring both. Trial by fire counts, and we get the easy XP on zombie. And with the low infiltration time, it's just a very quick way to get some levels in on people. So when talking about trial by fire, I was thinking, you just leveled up from the covert action, you can get one more level up. And this way we have some fire, we have some shotgun clearing. Then I think the only thing I would like to round out the squad would be some more like medium to long range engagement, maybe even some squad side shooting. Bring our agent here. Days, 12 hours. This is very, very convenient here. You should definitely get an advent armor to make you less detectable. You should totally get a better gremlin. I think I will just buy one though, because if all the gremlins are in use, then they're usually in use with gremlin users, eh? And if we can afford it, a skulljack. Question is, do we get a mech sniper rifle, a coil sniper rifle here? 190. Loader stock barrel, okay. Okay, get you in there. There's also something to be said, and I think I mentioned it before, that having our saboteur do an officer training
In position for deployment.
is quite nice, because, you know, it's the same reason as you might officer train your shinobis, because, you know, they're just running around scouting, and they might as well then, when they're not contributing, throw out some commands. But then again, they're contributing a little bit more often because they contribute from stealth. What's the timer on this? 9 days? Okay.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern.
I'm already looking at, well, what's the timer on the next supply drop? And so, no, we just had one. You just spent all the money already. We're not getting another supply drop anytime soon. 16 days. No, no! How did I click on West Africa there? So, we need to do covert action. We should probably continue hunting on the Chosen here. And obviously we can't do this, because we don't have the Master Sergeants. Actually, what's our contact? 6 out of 7. %55% chance of an ambush. So we definitely want to do something with 3 soldier slots. Get the resistance contact here. We definitely also want to have some a tier 2 bond pair to reduce the time, which doesn't give us too many options. I guess cheese and pensive. Where's your laser sword? Gotta have that laser sword. Could also make an argument for giving you the, you know, more mobility via grapple. Not opposed.
I'm not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tigan cut right out of the Viper itself. We haven't exactly tested it either, so good luck out there.
Oil shorty is also an option here, but I think we're gonna stay with Max shorty for now. You have some sort of gear. We might need a slightly higher rank for the last slot. Getting a chance here.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
Right.
Setting
Back
course
to Eastern
for
US.
Eastern US precinct.
Baseless to replace the one we just killed. This my lip 3. It is my lip 3. It is not the one that gives me an extra contact. And we have rooftop combat training. Large bonus aim on high ground. Wow. It's an underground sabotage transmitter. I don't think we have to. There's not going to be many rooftops underground. Do I want to take that one with that timer? I think the problem is Eastern US strength is going to go up. If I don't take it now, we're not going to get lip 3 here, so we're not going to get the network tower, so we're not going to get cheaper contacts, so we probably have to take this. In which case, we're going to have to boost that, obviously, and that also kind of tells me we want to bring some some firepower here. Bring. Where's the agent officer here? Grenades, sniping. Totally. I guess the laser grenades are busy, so we take the vortex. That's gonna work just fine. I'm just looking at what potential bond mates it's showing up on the left side, but yeah, the potential bond mates are no potential bond mates. Control, direct fire, scouting, grenades. I'm not looking for the list what I really want for the last spot. If I care about bondage here, or if I just bring somebody. You know what? I really like the way infantry has been performing so far with the whole suppression, guaranteed hit, suppressing fire shenanigans. I think that's what the squad needs here to even it out. Also, the cyclic fire is going to be helpful. It would be nice if we had an elite expanded magazine. Yes, exactly. We're gonna probably get one tick downgrading it, maybe to 10 to 12, probably still 13 to 15. Yeah, with a couple grenades, that should be all. Very straightforward.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Another important step forward in our research.
This radio being 60 intel always catches me off guard. This would be all of our supplies if we go into armor, and I think we're also still affected by the slower research time, yeah, on armor and weapons. Would knock out the facility leads. Of course, the Berserker autopsy, which, I mean, we haven't killed the queen, but I guess, you know, it would give us the option to do the queen once we defeat it. Yeah, that's not really urgent. In encryption would allow us to build the shadow chamber. Don't have the money for that, but would be, you know, sooner or later we have to do this. Let's get the facility leads out of here first.
I agree. That is an important task, Commander.
And since we did find Lib3 here, that was the main reason why I was scanning. I think then we can
Avenger plotting new
grab that
course.
intel, because we have a bunch of intel research to do soon here.
Commander, want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
And our VIP extract from the covert action is already ready to go. And since we, I mean, technically, you know, we're past the half-hour mark where I would usually say let's end the episode here, but that was just a rendezvous. That was basically just 2 grenade throws. We haven't had a proper mission yet, so let's get into that. I'm just gonna need to take a little drink while Bradford gives us the briefing and tells us what we have to do, because we'll never figure it out on our own. Bradford, your turn.
Recon picked up a weak distress signal coming from this area. The Resistance confirmed it's one of their codes, so we're moving in to provide an emergency extraction. We'll need to secure the area and escort the VIP to the evac point. Stay alert for hostile contacts.
Ah, got it. What would we do without Bradford telling us what to do, eh?
Menace 1-5, target coordinates incoming. Secure the VIP and proceed to the evac volume for extraction. Advent already knows we're here, so your position isn't concealed for the extraction.
Look pretty concealed to me. Improvise a grenade. Actually, scout ahead with you.
Fine by me. Hey, Cupcake, come on over here.
Gentlemen. Find the search teams. Yeah, okay. That's just fantastic. Great. Hecky Tower back there. I'm thinking what am I gonna do? I think I wanna go here with you. I kinda want to get a little scouting report here. Scouting protocol. Okay, second group just over here. Yo, barrier, elite medic. Ooh, it's time to see the elite enemies.
Got it. Moving.
Right. Now, Python starts with Salamander, is in radius of incendiary grenades, Marauder for 3 double shots, and starts with an incendiary grenade. Ally tongue pull. Okay. Sting.
All right, let's move it.
Set it up here. We get up top without being seen by those guys. Apparently we can.
You got it. Moving to long distance.
You can.
Let's go. Quit wasting time.
Enemy patrol on the move.
So ideally, I would want to double grenade trap these guys here, if I can. So we can help out a little bit also by giving you an airdrop with more grenades. Let's see. Plasma grenade trap would not hit all of them. I guess we laser trap. It's the second group again. 2 unarmored, 2 people with 2 armor. The thing is, since this makes sound, that also might put these guys into alert. Yes. Everybody on alert here. And I think we do a follow-up trap on the 2 guys on the left.
Get ready for a surprise!
Then what? We don't actually have lead the target. Just sit here and wait with everybody.
Putting feet to pavement.
I think we might just have to sit and wait. Kinda depends also now what the second group here does. Since they're also on yellow alert. Maybe they walk over there. They were moving first before this group. That could be. They have the chance to do something really funny.
Wait.
At least funny for me. And that's all that counts. No. Boo! That was awful. Get them out of here. Loot destroyed. Don't care. Maybe care a little bit.
Now this ought to be fun.
Find us. Just do a Deadeye and get this guy out of here. What?
That thing looks pissed!
So in the detection range now. Practically speaking, if I pull you up here, you're not gonna reveal here. You might reveal here. Do I care? The plan is come down here and assassin this guy there anyway, right? We can actually do that from back here.
So, you're gonna bark all day? We need to start collecting. Death sure does suit you.
So, shoot, why don't you come up here and say that to my face, eh?
Shield up over there. I don't know if you're just bad or an idiot. Either way, you're gone.
About damn time.
XCOM is real.
Are in for a world.
And there's another group with even more, like, sometimes it's like a sitrep, right? Frost Legion Purge, and you see like 2 Frost Legion dudes. And then it's a sitrep like this one, where it's like, yeah, Pathfinder search team, and everyone's a Pathfinder. Pathfinder medic, Pathfinder shield bearer, it's like everybody. You don't see a non-Pathfinder here.
Confirmed.
Like, it's like Advent lost their way. I want to go somewhere where I can double trap this group next turn. Ideally without getting revealed in between.
Moving to position.
Oh, come on. Let's just do this already.
Moving away from me. Zigzag move, I've ever seen it. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to read. Well, we kinda. No, I'm not going to be able to double trap you. Unless, of course. Who's your buddy again? Not going to happen with a teamwork. We could, of course, double trap with the command here.
Take this!
Question is just, do we want to activate this turn, or do we just double trap, let them do whatever, and we just pick up the loot and wait for the carnage to unfold?
I'm a bad man. Guess what the doctor ordered?
Grenade traps sometimes, yeah, the grenade trap spec feels sometimes a little bit weird. It's like, it allows you to do things that you couldn't do previously.
Grenade out!
And part of me also thinks, you know, it's a reason you couldn't do it previously, because it can be a little bit, I don't know, broken, one-sided, strong. Not sure what the right word
Let's
is.
roll!
Like, I'm reminded a little bit in Enemy Within, or was it Long War 1, where you had the proximity mines on your mech troopers? And you could pop a bunch of those onto unactivated groups.
I'll tell you what.
Fire
You
in the
keep
hole!
moving, and I'll keep shooting.
This is
It's a match made in heaven.
neutralized.
And then it was changed that if you put a proximity, in Long War 1 at least, it was changed. If you put a proximity mine onto an unactivated group, that would activate that group, even if they didn't see anybody. Just so to prevent you from stacking multiple explosives on an unactivated group. Which, you know, I can see the reasoning a little bit, I guess.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing this, but I'm aware that this feels a little bit strong in some situations. Let's check out the Heike Tower. You got for me distraction, deception. Okay, don't care. Oh yeah, because it's a liberated region, we also don't have reinforcements coming in. Just have the timer to worry about.
Change it up. Attacking here. Yeah, keeping my eyes on that area.
Good plan. There's no reason to hold back.
Where in the world did that group go to?
Heading for that location.
Position confirmed.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Here?
All right!
I mean, I don't blame them for just lacking it, for, you know, running off the map after seeing all those grenade explosions, but
On Overwatch.
a bit unusual.
I shoot. I like this arrangement.
Enemies on the move.
all the way out there. I must be thinking we might just leave here. Yeah, we might not leave. This is where we activate. What? Why? Ooh. Oh, it's a VIP. It doesn't show me. No. What? Oh yeah, okay, no, you can see it. That's why you don't activate. But you don't get line of sight. Why would you activate the Pathfinder from that position? I want to test this if the game is confused or if it's actually telling me the truth here. Why that? That. No. Why would he see that? I didn't see him from that spot, so he shouldn't be able to see me.
This is for you.
I mean, sure, he has squad side, but there's nobody there providing squad side line of sight.
Bombs away.
So that guy should be taken care of. And I guess we can't do too much about the other two guys.
Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
There's something we can do from in here. In terms of getting closer without risking ourselves, like going here somewhere. Get in there, okay. Yeah, this is a door that still gives line of sight.
You got it.
Right. So you come in here.
Understood.
Top.
I'm on it, Commander.
Jack not destroying half the building and doing movement. It's also not something I see every day. I want to put a rescue protocol on our VIP here. I want to break line of sight with that Wraith Commando. And also for the extra dodge we get. And you are probably just gonna hunker here.
Get down.
Hey, Sam. Scuff line of sight, if I've ever seen it.
You really messed up. But what do I know?
Aren't we
I'm
looking
just
for
a
this?
genius.
Well, on the bright side, something crispy.
Headed there now. I've got it.
I hit them.
Down in the hole you go.
They will not remove me today.
Walk the walk.
Actually, what I should do... there's fire everywhere. I should really get a Skulljack in for some extra intel. Maybe we just let him live another turn and see if we can get a Skulljack in next turn. You can leave. We probably don't need you for a single burning enemy. You know you like that grapple that much.
I'm going in. When I look behind me, you better be there. Jump in.
This is Firebrand. VIP is secure.
Moving to designated coordinates.
We're gonna shoot something? Or what?
Alright. Skulljack. Setting ourselves on fire.
A lot of good that did.
Thank you, XCOM. Appreciate it. At least we only rolled the 3 damage and not the 4 damage. I've learned to be thankful in these situations. Instead of complaining about not getting the hack reward, I'm going to be happy that I didn't get the injury.
That was easy. How about the challenge next time?
Yeah, sure. A little fire never hurt anyone. Careful, the drop zone assault.
Up and away.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay. Flawless mission, nonetheless. We need to take a photo of our new friend here.
I hope you're ready to be famous.
We're not letting her on the group picture.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
I'm glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
Over here. I can not properly look on stuff because it's the leftmost soldier and the typical bug. Yeah, this is the one where I wasn't sure about. I like having the extra shredder on the team. Your aim is, it's okay, I guess. That's not actually not that great. Burnout would give you some more defensive potential, but also can sometimes be annoying. I think I'm going with the extra shredder. And over here, we're gonna get some sticky bombs, which we can combine very nicely with grenade traps. Yes, time to pick up some advice. And we'll do your promotions in the barracks, so I can actually take a look at everything about you. Let me promote. We will see. zombie. I think he has that funny thing where his promotion thing doesn't blink, even though he's... because he has the XCOM row perk on that row. We'll take it, although I don't think I've... so the big difference, right, to your baseline concealing shot is it doesn't have a cooldown, and it's non-turn ending, so you can use it multiple times in a turn. I don't think we've run into either of those problems so far. I don't think we ever had problems with the cooldown of this. But I don't see how any of the other perks make any sense there, so might as well pick that up. Alright. Vespia. First of all, you can equip a magma rifle, a shotgun, yeah, magma rifle or the Viper shotgun. The magma rifle grants for 1 armor on each hit, 15% chance to burn. Alright. And slightly higher damage than a base rifle, right? If this is a ballistic rifle, that would do 3 to 5, it doesn't do 4 to 5. Okay, you got a tongue, and you got the typical utility slots. Okay, starting with Marauder, you have focus fire. Didn't even see that. Okay. Immunity to fire, 3 incendiary grenades, and bonus radius. What else? Imbite. Also gently bite an adjacent friendly unit, immediately healing them. It's a single action, doesn't end the turn, has 2 charges per mission. Let's say heals for 4 HP, 6 HP with Battlefield Medicine, doesn't remove negative status effects. Okay. Now, XCOM row-wise, you have Battle Presence, using Combat Presence cooldown, which you have here in the middle row. Okay. Alright, so let me see. This looks like you have a potential officer role here with Scouting Report by my command. Combat Presence. And you already have focus, which kind of feels weird, you know? I guess that would be the one situation where I don't take focus fire on my officer because I already have it as the class ability. If we were to go for an officer training. Alternatively, we have a shooter row here, Center Mass, Meme, Executioner, Death Adder, Ladder, Gore, and thousands to go. And then we have a grenade area, Deadly Haze. Melee, Mine Layer, Sparkfire. Special shot with your rifle sets the target on fire. 2 for damage. Detonates carried explosives. Like all of them. It's a fancy fuse that also sets the enemy on fire. It's free ammo, 4 turn cooldown, and probably it's still gonna be with a hit roll, right? Guaranteed to hit and destroy the target's cover. Ventilate is a really strong one. Packmaster, extra grenade, and then late total combat. The salvo, grenade range, grenade slot. I am a little bit torn here right now. Like, the officer role seems interesting enough. Like, I don't 100%, I don't know, I don't probably skip Vicious Bite and rather take something like Ventilate, so you have officer abilities and you can also destroy cover when this situation comes. But at the same time, I'm thinking we have so many officers at the moment, and we rarely actually have time or space in the officer training school. So going for yet another officer seems like a bit of a waste. So as always, I think these two are probably the strongest officer-related skills that you can find in a regular tree. Like, By My Command is so good. Like, being able to command as your first action and then even getting the action refunded, it's not turn ending, it's really strong. And like scouting reports, you reset somebody to 2 action points and be really good. Then of course battle combat presence, and we have battle presence, right, reducing the cooldown, so way more charges. I need to check again how many officers we actually have. The easy chat. 6, 7, 8 already. Like, the grenade spec seems really lackluster, I have to say. I'm not sold on that at all, and also we don't have any XCOM perks that combine that. The shooting spec feels a little bit like a wanna be a ranger, but I don't have locked on, and I'm also not gonna get rapid fire. And of course I have no idea. 74 aim at sergeant, is that's the same that our technical has, right? It's not. It's probably going to be very average, yeah. 9 health, 1 armor. I think just the fact, so sure. I mean, for an offensive shooting spec, I also have running gun as a strong perk here. But I think battle presence is like such a strong perk that really makes me say, okay, let's go for officer. Even though again, like the early game officer or the lower rank officer specs are, well, there are no officer specs, right? Nothing here is officer related. And I would even go so far as maybe tongue grab is not necessarily what I want. So here's the weird thing, right? Follow up with Bind and Crush if it hits. But I don't have Bind and Crush, right? Unless that's something that comes as a perk with the tongue. I need to double check. So if I compare it to one of our other snakes, let's say our Frost Adder, if Rush and Bind is listed as a perk, that's a dash to the target. Okay. I'm kind of set on I want to do officer stuff here. I also think then it's either Ventilate or Shredder, depending on how much more Shredder I need in my squad. Or if I need cover destruction. Now, looking at here, this is probably I want to say a little bit of a dead pick. It's not like all of these are bad, but all of these are kind of inconsequential. So I think we're just going to go with 6 Sense, immunity to AoE. Then we can go for Slither, giving us mobility and defense, right? Maim is good utility against some enemies. Needle would have been a nice pick, I think, for a grenade spec, but not so much. I think I'm going with the utility here. And then damage. Well, look, if I have a Bind and Crush follow up to a Tongue Pull, then that gives me some good CC here. So I think we'll take that over 1 damage. Alright. Unnatural Influence has expired. Whatever that did.
Maybe the Resistance could learn something from me.
The Chosen aren't afraid to
Additional
resort to
4
sabotage
days.
tactics if it means slowing down our efforts. We need to work to prevent these attacks before they catch up with us.
An additional 4 days on that. We were down to 4 hours on this one. I'm actually now considering, is it worth it? Scanning 5 days here for 25 intel? Could almost scan and Reaper HQ for the same amount. And Reaper HQ is usually not worth it. On the other hand, it's not like we have anything else to scan at the moment. Oh, Berserker Queen.
For Eastern United States.
Right. Who do we want here? We obviously want an officer. And I'm kinda thinking Tito is gonna be the one here. What is actually up with your bondmate here? I don't think I've seen our heretic in action in a while. Oh. Stuck in Haven Advisor hell, eh? You're also not necessarily the best candidate against the Berserker Queen, although we could do Glacial Rent. I don't know if that's it. I'd like Combat Engineer. Did I ever finish the frickin' Frost Bomb? Let me guess, that's what we're currently working on. Caster. 23 hours. Hi, so what do I say? T1. So, who do we have with main then? There's an argument to be made to bring some napalm and or maybe a shredder rocket. Then we want a sniper. We don't think... The problem with Cloud is that he doesn't have any of the utilities. Well, he doesn't have disabling shot, right? He also won't get it. So I'm thinking we're gonna bring Denny here. Our Denny. Out of Haven retirement. He has disabling shot. And we could, funny enough, get our freshly new Python in here, because between Marauder and Maim that we picked up, it could be useful against the Queen. Give me a second while I check through the roster here a little bit. Alright, so here's the squad. I decided to bring our newest member of the barracks here, Boss with the Maim, with the double shot. We also got an updated coil magma rifle here, so hopefully that's gonna be nice. By the way, is it's still, oh no, it's a 24% chance to burn on hit, not just 15%. Alright, let's see where this is going. Very slowly upwards, that's where it's going. We also have Como here, our electrician, with a brand new coil cannon. Also, first time taking out the Valkyrie armor on a mission. We'll see how that goes. Also had to buy the advanced arc thrower, so we can zap around a little bit, and that gives us another stun option against the Berserker Queen. And then Flame Wolf coming in here with Crippling Strike, another disable in terms of mobility debuffs for the Viper Berserker Queen, whatever, the alien ruler. And yeah, that's the squad, and then we're sending them. A little bit concerned about what else is on the mission outside of the Berserker Queen.
like a big old rainbow pot is gonna be, well, I guess that's what we have the napalm rocket for. Put this way. Other than that, there's not much we can do about this. Alright. Officer training complete. I think I want to go for Gemma because I think we have enough people with trial by fire, but at the same time I know that I always forget to use Gemma anyway, so might as well pick trial by fire. And we still have the psionics to train eventually, right? Goddamn armor is done. And any project we can do with the limited amount of money we have. Not too much. We can do some free crates here. Yeah, somebody spent all my money again. Like it's crazy. Like they really need to increase the kind of security around the XCOM funds so that not some rando comes in here and spends all my money all the time.
I think you will find our results have exceeded
You
expectations.
all right.
Commander, we're picking up an emergency transponder signal.
Okay.
It looks like the last team we deployed was ambushed on their covert action. We're sending Firebrand to their position for an evac.
We lost. Well, that was to be expected, but we also had 99% on the smashing grab. So what I think is gonna happen here, pre-pip facility over there, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly to South Africa.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
Liberated region. So we're gonna have lost, but we shouldn't have reinforcements then. And that flight time puts the smash and grab at 100%. So we're gonna run that one first. Oh, it even is ticked down to vulnerable. Man, streamer lag. Yeah, get this done, and then we have people available for the ambush. But for now, that means time to put a cut in here. And just as a quick reminder for the ambush mission, we have our Geneva, our Buccaneer, and our Reaper on the covert action. Right, but we'll see how they fare in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.